And I should be live now. Okay, so hello everybody if you are watching this from the recording. I have 0 viewers so far, but that should change. Anyway, today I will be using level 5 finder amplifier with my F105 finder on RockTropia. I bought 2 of those amps, so it should be 550 pedran, roughly. I will be dropping for both energy meters and ores. What the fuck is going on with the... Did the stream derp out or is it just the problem I have here? Because it is loading and I'm not sure if I'm actually live or if YouTube is derping out again. Okay, seems I'm live. So it was probably just a temporary problem. Anyway, I will be mining around several places. Oh shit, I just noticed that this entire area is a land area now. I don't think it was so last time I was here, a few days ago, or a couple days ago. But I am just not very perceptive. Anyway, I will start mining over here, because I've had some nice finds there in the past. Hey Skazi, welcome. Also sorry about taking a bit longer to start streaming, but Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh, knocked on the door with a rocket launcher and I just had to take care of that business. Okay, so where progress info, and I guess I can start dropping. Let's see what I can dig up. Oof. What are those light patches over there? Hopefully it's not someone else's claim, as sometimes you can see those in the distance before the claim rod appears as these patches of light on the ground. But it looks like it was just some textures, so it's fine. Anyway, I will run around the pop dragons over here and hopefully find a claim. Dianthus liquid. Nice. That's a good one. Unless the markup bombed. Although if it did, I can still use it to craft some accuracy enhancers. Once I loot enough electronic stabilizing components. Okay, let's see what's the current markup. 143% for today and 138% or so for the week, and more or less the same for the month. So it still has nice markup. And I reprobed the place again, because sometimes the claims pop up at or around the same spot you already found one. Not always, or I would even say that it happens less often than I would like it, but sometimes you can find multiple claims around the same place. Yeah, and I don't think I can get around this guy on foot. And it would eat me pretty fast if I aggroed him. Oh, by the way, Skazi, did you go look for the Listerium in these parts the other day? I'm just wondering if it still drops there, or if they changed it. Gazerdite, okay. That's a semi-nice one as well. Okay, thanks. It's good to know that it still drops there. I might have to go and drop a few over there if I am not very lucky in the markup areas, just to fish for that Listerium Hof that could save the day. Thai cocktail mix. Alright. I think I have to summon that one. It's a bit too close to those pop dragons over there. Or at least to one of them. Would be the dream, yes, Kazi. It would be. A nice, juicy 50k Listerium tower. Oh, these things are quite heavy. It's like something is, at least. Yeah. Well, 88k will be far better than 50k. Although 100k would be even better. But I don't think I can hit that planet side Should be able to sell this one, so I may as well refine it right away. Alright, so... I will go over here to the water first. I think I had a global somewhere around here a couple of years back. I don't remember what I found, but I know I swirled up in this area a few times, at least. And I think one of those times was around here, somewhere. Hey, what did I find? Gazerdite and Mai Tai cocktail. Both are 7s. So far this run is nothing special. A bit more NRFs than I would like, but it's not bad either. We'll see how it ends. I still have almost there. I'm not sure how much is it. Yeah, 3/4 of the level 5 amp, and the second one is still whole, so there is plenty of time for some nice swirlies yet. Although sometimes you can go through quite a few level 5s and hit no swirlies at all. But I don't think this place will swirl me up, as it seems pretty dry right now. I should have left probably already, but this is a area with a chance to loot some decent markup, so I decided to stay a bit longer than I would have normally. Well, this one has only 103% markup, but should be sellable, I think. Yeah, well, 5, maybe 8 drops and then change. Unless it's dropping good, in which case it's better to stay there. let's get over there and hurricane cocktail mix. Size 7. I think it was 7. Yes, 7. Well, this one is even heavier than the Mai Tai cocktail mix. But I think it should be sellable as well, so I will refine it. And storage shouldn't be far away anywhere on this planet, so in the worst case I will just drop it off in the storage. You have a lot of 10%. There I should pop one. What do you mean, Scuzzy? Oh. Yeah, I should, I guess. I keep forgetting about them. Alternative rock. But only size 5. Which seems quite small for the level 5 amp. It's still on the finder, so... What the fuck? Yes, thanks for that, Scuzzy. It was quite a good idea to eat that pill. It probably won't make too much of a difference, but it should make some difference. You hit size 5 with DSEC 30, and was it unamped DSEC or did you have the level 5 amp on it as well? Energized size 7. I'm not sure about its markup, but should be some at least. By the way, sorry if I clear my throat from time to time. $110%. That's nice. Markup. At least as far as nice markup goes these days. Yeah, although the DSEC 30 unamped, if it was planet side, then size 5 is not bad on ores. However, with the level 5 amp it's a bit shitty. And by a bit shitty I mean really weird. So I guess if I was unamped that 5 would have been a size 2, I guess, most likely. Okay, so size 5, alternative ingot, and second one is another energized crystal, size 7. Okay, so the next place I will be going to is... I think I will try few drops in this land area here. It can drop dianthus sometimes, or at least it could last time I mined there. And I think some people hit some huge claims over there, so it's worth a try, or at least few drops. Alright, so the last drop in this area and I move on. 5% tax. Okay. So let's go to the Isle of Lost Avatars. And hopefully I won't get lost over there. So this place has 3% mining tax or tax. That's better than the last place. And somebody is running around already. Although I do not know if he is mining or hunting like. Oh, fruit. That was a 23 piece stack of Bombardo. Yes, it looks like this place has Therium as well. As the other one I showed you, Scuzzy, the other day. And after I decide that this place doesn't drop as well as it should, I will go over here. Should be mostly alternative rock over there. Well, maybe I will leave this place because of the mob density rather than returns. Although these are the Panthers Peony, not the big ones, so they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Well, the big ones, I mean the blue ones. Okay, so I think I found the dianthus down here the last time I was here, so let's check this place out and see. But so far it's not good. A size 5 and couple NRFs. So perhaps one more drop and I'll go somewhere else. Energized crystal. Too bad I didn't bring any ammo. To shoot these. Okay, so I will drop at least one more here. Looks like it might have been a good idea. And this dianthus liquid. Okay, so I remembered right where the dianthus dropped for me before. So far I found 8.10, 13.5 pet of dianthus. Energized size 6. Okay, so I shouldn't go too far from the Leipnir over there, just in case something decides to eat me. Although I should revive by the TP anyway, so shouldn't pose much of a problem, even if I die. So, what's the energy meter? Another dianthus liquid. Size 8 this time. Right now I am glad I stayed for a few more drops. But once this streak ends, I will just move on. Yes, it seems like this is one of those spots, at least right now. I'm pretty sure that if I come back later, it will have changed. Because no place is always this active or giving this well as this spot around here. Area, small area. But when you can find one, it's good to mine it for all it can offer. It's always nice when you can get more than one or two claims in the around the same spot. What size was this? Old rock. Size 8 as well. So that makes 21.6 bed of dianthus that I found so far. But once I go to other areas that do not have dianthus, I will obviously not improve on that number. Okay, so it shouldn't hurt to at least try one or two more drops around here. And I will probe this cool cat. It shouldn't be able to kill me before I jump in, so it's fine. Another 8 dianthus liquid. So this spot is hot right now, that's good. It maybe sorry about that. Maybe it will be even worth those drops around earlier claims that didn't pan out. If I can get at least few more claims here before I leave the place. Although it might have dried up. I've had a few occasions when I found more than 20 claims around a small area like this. However, those occurrences are quite rare. Well, it can happen sometimes. Sorry about clearing my throat. It's been a bit screwed up since the last stream when I was yapping about stuff for 3.5 hours. So this was size 7, right? Yes, size 7 Listerium stone. I will do few more drops. It's possible there is something more nearby. Oh. This one's mean. Alright, so I probably shouldn't drop down here. I don't think I would be able to dig it out afterwards. At least not without grabbing some ammo to kill them. Energized size 7. Energized crystal. But I guess if you are watching. Oh shit. Sorry if anybody was writing some comments in the chat. I had it turned to a different tab over here, so I didn't see them. I just realized that. It's nice that these cool cats are all youngs or matures. It makes the mining a bit easier. In the past there used to be guardians and dominants and such, so it was a bit more difficult to mine around the place. Although I think the density was lower as well. I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I was here before. Probably around 2 years, or at least more than a year. Anyway, shit. I keep pressing the left shift to go up. Haven't really gotten used to the spacebar doing that. Okay, one more drop, and if it's NRF I will move on to another area. Never mind. Crude oil. It. That one will take a bit to drill. I mean the crude oil. But I can't really leave it for later, because then I might forget about it and lose the pet. Yes, with a double claim like that I probably should drop at least a couple more nearby. Excuse me. At least I think the microphone did pick up that. As I cleared my throat. I did turn away, but I'm not sure if it was loud enough for the mic to pick up or not. Either way, excuse me. Found 10 flames without moving. Well, that's quite lucky. I usually have to move at least few meters, even at a good spot, to find something more. Although I have done some tests where I was just running in a circle and dropping a whole level 5 amp, and I did have pretty much the same return as when I did the same thing with the 100-meter gaps between drops. So that might be worth considering, although if the place is empty, doing that would most likely result in a huge loss. generally it's better to move around. Unless you find a nice hot area like I found a few minutes ago. Somewhere up there. Sweet stuff. Let's hope I do not aggro one of these cool cats before I can dig it up. Sweet stuff goes up pretty much just as slow as crude oil. Although for some reason sweet stuff feels like it's going even slower. I'm not sure why. Because it is not really, but it feels like it does. Slow down time. Okay, Scuzzy. I will just keep on dropping. So I'm nearing the midpoint of the run, or halfway point. Almost done with the first amp. 9 drops remain on it, and I have one more after that. So this stream should last about an hour more, tops, perhaps less. And hopefully I can swirl up before it ends. So far I haven't been very lucky with swirls on stream. Although last night when I just went to kill a few dragons, I did swirl up, but I wasn't streaming that. I did record it though, so I will turn it into a video. Probably will have to cut out the bits between kills and just the compilation of kills with that one swirl in the middle somewhere. Because I think the 1 hour or so of running around with dragons would be quite boring with no commentary at all. Alright, so where is the nearest TP over here? I guess if I pressed T I would end up somewhere here, or although it could revive me down here, so I won't do that. And after I reach the TP over here, I will go to Mulholland Trails. It should be mostly alternative rock there, and I'm not quite sure on energy matters. I think I only dropped ores over there last time, and few times before that. So I do not know what energy matters I should expect. I just hope it's not sweet stuff. I wouldn't say no to Force Nexus though, as I've been sweating some haters. So I would have a use for it to refine into Mind Essence and hopefully sell for better profit than selling both on their own. Gazer died. Ah, fuck. This new system. Half the time you want to do something, the game does something else. And you press that F key. Almost as if Mindark meant it as a fuck you key rather than a proper tool to use. Shit. What did I just do with the chat? Never mind. I'll head for the TP and change the places. I mean change the area. Somehow I don't think this first amp got covered in loot. But I will check when I get to the TP, or rather the nearest terminal. Speed stuff again. Oh no. No, you don't. It looks like even Dorki, the green head over here, doesn't want to drill this sweet stuff claim, as he just turned around and tried to get to the Sleipnir again and hide inside. Now what would be quite a bit of fun if I hit 3,999 bed of sweet stuff. I somehow do not think I could keep my sanity long enough to drill that. Nixarium, stone, size 8. That's much better than the sweet stuff, I guess. Old and hurricane. Okay, so it looks like this little area here might be a bit hot as well. Old and sweet stuff. Okay, I will finish the amp here and then move on. Another old rock. Okay, so the last drop on the amp, and I can dig these up and move on. Or fuck it, I will just switch to the new amp and try a few more drops. Considering this place seems fairly hot at the moment, so it might be worth dropping few more. Gazer died 8. Oh man. wouldn't mind a swirly here. Okay, so maybe that's all there was. That was a 22-piece stack. Might be few more somewhere around, but I should probably stop dropping now. Okay, we'll drop one more over here, and then I will just start digging up what I found and maybe reprobe some of them or one of them when I'm done digging. Well, I found a little cluster of claims around this place, Kazi. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 claims so far. And I think it was 2 NRFs. So 11, now 12 drops. And 10th claim. So a fairly decent spot here. And another claim. That makes 11, I think, claims. Okay, I think I will just dig up, and when I get to the other side over there and dig some claims there, I will do 1 or 2 more drops to see if I can find something else around the place yet. Yes, Kazi, it sounds like a plan. Although it will be a slow plan, as several of these claims were alternative rock, and I think I had also sweet stuff, yes. Size 7 sweet stuff. Hurricane cocktail mix will be slow as well, although that one is only size 5. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 alternative rock claims. One is size 8, another is size 7, 7, 8 as well. So the next few minutes will be quite uneventful. Though I think that I might reprobe this particular spot, after I dig up these nicks over there and energized crystal. Just in case. Oh damn, I think I might be slowing down to a snail's pace after a couple more claims. So I might have to refine some stuff. Okay, so let's see if there is another claim hiding around. Nope. So I will just keep on digging and then move to TP and someplace else. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Took me a moment to realize that PM would open outside of this nice box that's covering the PM's society chat. Most other chat channels I have open. Okay, so maybe I should do few more drops around this cluster, as I ran the other way before I ran into any NRFs in this spot. So I will do a drop or two as I make my way back to the Sleipnir. Alright, so I'm almost at my carry weight limit. I think I will pass it before I dig up the rest of these. Blues rock. Okay, let me dig it up right away. I remember this one having a good markup in the past, but I think that was mostly because it wasn't dropping at all at the time. Yes, Kazi, I want to see me hit a big one as well. But considering how it's going so far, I don't think that will happen. 24 pieces of brookite or brackite or however you pronounce that word. Entropia is quite good with providing names I can't pronounce in English. Okay, so I weigh 375 kilos now, so I guess I will refine the alternative rock into ingots. That should provide enough weight reduction to let me run at full pace again. Yes, it did. Alright, so one more drop down here. Then I'll just dig up the stuff and move on to the next place. Unless I find another claim, in which case I will probably do one more drop afterwards, okay? So I did find, but I will dig this sweet stuff first. By the way, sorry if you hear me typing, although the noise gate I set in OBS should take care of that, but sometimes I am responding to PMs in game, especially if they are not in English. Then I just type the response down and do not comment on the topic or on the stuff here. Alright, so although I should be able to climb right back up, so I might just drop down, drop here, before I go back up. Another claim, okay. So this was quite a nice cluster of claims. I already lost count, but it might be close to 20 claims perhaps already around this small area here near the buildings that I found on my way to the TP. It's not enough to make the run profitable so far, but I'm sure it will help with the TT return. Okay, so I should be moving on to another area after I dig up these 4 claims. Shouldn't take too long. Only these hurricane cocktail mix and alternative rock size 8 will be slow. The other hurricane cocktail mix is just size 5, so that one shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I still have... How much is it? 3/4 of this second level 5. So there is still hope to swirl up and end up in profit, but it just doesn't feel like that's how it will go today. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, a few VUs ago there were some changes to how how much of the item you can use before it gets broken, and there is no minimum condition, I think, now. So when you take out a mining amp, it will continue working until it reaches 0 pet TT. So for example, if the level 5 used to give you 98 drops on single resource, it will now give you 100 drops. Or was it 99 drops? Either way, it's couple more drops or one more on double resource mining. It took me a few runs to realize at first when they introduced the change, so I thought I might mention it here on stream in case somebody watching this didn't go mining since probably last year that they introduced that. I'm not sure which VU it was. Anyway, so if you used to drop 49 drops with the level 5 amp on double, then these days you can drop 50 drops. And I should put it down here so I do not mix them up. This is dianthus I found on Monria. So I should be careful not to mix them up for the final count after I'm done. Alright, so I have 37 drops left. Can I drop here? Yes, I can. Oh, there's hater over here. So looks like another place where you can sweat those with a turret nearby if you do not feel like killing the dry ones after you suck all the sweat out of them. Alright, so I will be dropping at least some of the rest of my amp down here near Mulholland trails, or rather in this general area here. I found jazz rock size 6. It shouldn't take long to dig, at least. Okay, Skazi, bye, and good luck in Borderlands 2. RockTropians. I don't think those are really sweatable solo. What did I find? Meitai cocktail mix size 6 and the Orvos Mysterium size 7. I think the alternative rock drops a bit farther this way, so I should probably move on instead of dropping in this area around the TP. But it seems like this spot might be a bit hot as well, since I already found 3 claims around the same place. Also, if you are planning to do some hunting or even try sweating these RockTropians, you should be careful if you do it in this area, because there seems to be no turret near this TP. So you might end up stuck if you die and drag the mobs close to TP and revival terminal. I think I will just drop off anything I found, or maybe I will find yet at this spot, as I am near the terminals right now. At least I hope there is a storage one as well. And if not, I will not drop off my stuff, obviously. Okay, so I will start going south. Hopefully I will not run into a spawn of anything too soon. Okay, so jazz rock size 8 and light Arian dust size 7. That's nice. It's nice when the stuff goes out of the ground fast. Although it's even nicer when it has markup, so I'm not sure about the jazz rock, but the other three in this area so far don't have much of a markup. Okay, so by the way, sorry I do not have much to talk about other than what's going on right now in the game. My brain is partially melted and partially asleep. I didn't have my morning coffee yet. I didn't want to risk having to run away during the stream to do the business in the throne room. As morning coffee usually sets off those events quite reliably. What are these mobs here? Green snake. Going near that. Don't think I ever killed one of those. But I haven't spent much time on RockTropia in the past. So I just haven't paid any attention to those snakes since they appeared. Alternative rock size 7. Alright, so I am in that area already where the alternative rock drops. Unless it drops in the entire area here, and I was just unlucky with the jazz rock and Listerium stone before. I hope you... Well, I just hope the mic didn't pick up that. Just let one rip. Sorry about that. You heard it. And if you didn't hear it, then sorry about talking about it. Okay, so these leopards. Oh no, it's a mixed spawn. Never mind. I just got happy for a bit there that I found pure leopard spawn, but it looks like I haven't. Either way, I did have some swirls around this area here in the past, so let's hope for one. Because somehow I do not think this run is going well thus far. A bit too many NRFs in there. So likely it will be a loss. Unless I hit a swirl or couple 12s. Or at least 11 and global or some other bigger claims. Oh, fruit. And that's alternative ingot, or I mean rock, size 6. Which is quite a small claim, I would say, with the level 5 amp. I would expect most of my ore claims to be at least size 7, but I found, I think it was several claims that were smaller than that. Not sure how many. I remember at least 2 size 5 ore claims. Let's hope I do not too much bet on this run. But it was probably a mistake to go mining amped. I just did it because I felt like streaming this morning, so I took some amps out for a spin. Streaming just unamped mining seemed like a waste of time, because it would have been quite boring. So these 2 amps weren't very eventful so far either. I guess I could have just done the unamped mining stream. Instead. And most likely saved some ped. Never die dragon. Oh yeah, that's the place. I haven't recognized it at first. It seems a bit different than it was the last time I hunted those. Alright, let's drop one here. Come on. 8 eye size 6. I probably should have left the place already, but I really want to do some drops over here by Hendrix Dragons. Before I'm done mining for today. Hi there, Cheetah. Sorry mate, I have no ammo for you right now. So please, fuck off. Have a nice day, mate. I shall leave you here. No breakfast for you. Come on. But at least I can despawn my Sleipnir there. I generally like to use my own 2 legs while mining. I mean, the fuel costs aren't that high if you are mining amped. Although it can add up to quite a sum if you are flying around and mining unamped, because then you cycle pets much slowly, obviously, so the fuel costs will add up over time, as it takes much longer to cycle the same pet, and the fuel costs will be much higher percentage of your total markup spending, or I mean total spending for the mining runs. Meanwhile, when you are doing amped runs, you are dropping much more pet faster, so those fuel costs will blend in into the spending quite easily. But I still like to run around whenever I can, because it costs nothing at all. Although whenever I feel like I want to be mining a bit faster and not spend much paid for the fuel, I will use my exploration hoverpod, which I got on Arcadia. I think it's a reward from a mission there, one of those newbie missions, and it only takes 0.05 oil per kilometer, so it's quite cheap, almost as if you weren't spending anything on the fuel at all. Oh, I forgot to spawn my vixen here. She is hungry. I haven't fed her ever, so she probably won't do anything around here. I tamed her myself a few years ago. I was hunting the goat demons, I think, or demon hackers. One of those two mobs in hell, and she spawned, so I tamed her for fun. However, I haven't been spending much time here, and I never saw much point in feeding her. I don't think she gives any decent bonuses, even when you unlock them. There is just pet and taming skills increase faster bonus with 15% strength that unlocks at level 16, so she is pretty much useless for anything other than fun and some cheap laughter. So 16 drops left, which means that probably nothing of interest will happen before I'm done. it's quite rare that one of the last probes saves the day. It's usually one of the first ones that pops a good one, rather than the last few drops. At least for me it's that way. Okay, so this emitter was size 7 and the alternative rock is size 7 as well. It sucks that I can't go mine inside those dragon spawns. I always have the feeling that mob spawn is hiding a huge one. Of course that's most likely nonsense, but it doesn't stop the mind from wondering what's in there. However, if I hit an alternative rock claim in there, I probably would have quite some difficulties digging up even the size 6 or 7 ones without spending quite a bit of time on it. And even then, it would probably be quite difficult and almost impossible to do. I think I will check out those trucks over there. Hopefully there is a storage there. I might get a bit heavy if I hit a few more claims. Although only 14 drops left. It shouldn't be a problem, but I will still drop my stuff off here. Here's a rock. Alright, so I might have... oh shit. I might have to spawn my Sleipnir again. Never mind. I didn't want to probe this spot. Thought I wouldn't find anything, but looks like I was mistaken. I found size 7 Lytharian dust and size 8 Gezrodite. And I saw some fruit over there behind me as I was running, so let's pick that one up as well. 123 pieces of Bombardo. That's a nice one. Alright, so one or two more and I will move over to Hendrix Dragons. Just because I want to mine around them. I just have a feeling that I should mine there. Most likely I will not find anything good, but when you got a feeling you should do something in this game, then it might be worth doing. Fuck. I really do not like how the new system is prioritizing targets sometimes. I was holding the excavator and there was my claim nearby and it still chose the Sleipnir over my claim here. It's starting to get quite hot here. The weather past few days has been quite brutal. I've had to sit here with my feet in cold water yesterday just to cope with the heat. And today I'm doing the same, but it seems like it might not be enough. Another alternative rock. Size 8 was it? Yes, size 8. At least that's nice. I think I might spend some time just doing the ore mining around this area. In the coming days. Anyway, I think I will not stream Entropia for a while. We'll probably just do some swanting on haters and unamped mining here on RockTropia, unless I hit a big one before I end the run here. If I hit a big one, I will go participate in the event on Monria today, but otherwise I will just do the cheap stuff here, like swanting the haters and possibly even hunting some Vixens for the Vixen gears and that sort of stuff, which isn't really a material for streams. Not that boring mining trip with no swirls is a good stream material, but I guess there was at least a chance of hitting something nice with level 5 amps. I guess the best streaming material would be to do D-class amps on Monia or in Hell or some such place, but that would be quite costly, because the chances of that paying off are fairly slim. Although now that I come to think of it, I might do it later today. Just probably won't be streaming it. We'll see. Probably won't do it though. But if I will record it and post it as a video here on my channel. I will also post my last night's Hendrix Dragon hunt once I have enough time to edit it, because it's about an hour or so of footage that I would have to sift through to chop it up so it's not boring. So let's go this way up here, around the spawn to the north, east, and east after that. And do the remaining 8 drops, and then either run to the terminals there or get killed and revive there. Alright, so I've been streaming a bit longer than I thought it would take to go through those 2 level 5s. It's mostly because of the stuff being low TT, so it takes longer to dig up. Although that's not always a bad thing, because can lead to a better skill gain over time. You are doing more digging, or at least I guess it should. Oh, some peplon just spawned out of my arse. 21 pieces, to be exact. Let's hope that the dragon over there does not decide to go back to his buddies as I am running by. Try dig this Gazerdite size 8. By the way, I was playing some Witcher 3 yesterday, and I'm finding it to be quite a fun game. I would recommend it, especially if you can grab it while it's still $14.99 at the GOG sale for the Game of the Year edition, which includes all of the DLCs in that price of $14.99. Of course, if you see these after the sale ends, then most likely it will cost more, but I've seen it on such a discount a couple times in the past. So even if you miss this sale, it will most likely be discounted like this in the future as well. I think the GOG summer sale lasts until the 17th this month, so the June. I'm not quite sure. But there are some nice deals in this sale. I bought The Witcher 3, Stasis, which is some horror point and click adventure or survival horror, some such genre. And what else? The Homeworld Remastered. That should include Homeworld 1 and 2. And I think I also bought We Are Dwarfs, but I'm not sure if that was on this particular sale. Either way, that game was like €1.50, and I bought it, so I bought it to play later. I think I will try streaming some of those games I bought at some point in the hopefully near future. I don't think I will stream The Witcher because there might be some nudity in it, and I guess YouTube probably wouldn't like that. Unless I could turn that off somewhere in the settings, but I doubt that's the case. Alright, so the last drop. And then I can check out the results. And size 8 Listeum. Just to slow me down before I'm done. Also, I think I should eat something because I'm starting to have a bit of a trouble concentrating and with my eyes, which could and probably does indicate some problems. Okay, I'm going to mute the mic now. Alright, so I'm back, I hope. Although the stream is almost over now anyway. I just need to revive and check the results. And then I can go find some food and hopefully save my blood glucose levels before I pass out or fall asleep. Okay, so storage terminal. All I found. So the expenses were about 160 pet. I mean 560 pet. And the return was 477.04 pet, so it was a loss, but not as huge one as I thought it would be. Okay, so thanks for watching and good luck. See ya next time.